Okay, so last time we left off, you guys had finally figured out what to do from this point forward after the battle held at Taitol and the defeat of Shinshra Khan. Everybody regathered your strength. You took some time to recover. A nice long rest was had by all, a well needed long rest. Uh, After which point you kind of discussed what to do next. It was discovered that Lloyd's wife was apparently unharmed and supposedly in good hands, having traveled off somewhere with the gnome known as Poppy, which most of you have not met yet. There still was the possibility of her or his daughter being in danger, as well as Jaez's sister. And so you all decided to head in the direction where they were known to be, which was the quarry town, called a quarry town called Limestock. That was kind of off a little bit to the northwest. You knew that it would take you about 3 days on horseback to get there. However, you didn't want to wait that long. So, using a ritual that Benny has called Shadow Walk, you borrowed some horses from Lord O'Driscoll, cast Shadow Walk upon the group, and started speeding off at your on your way out of the gates of the city with like incredible speed. Like there are these like black and white shadows blurring past you as you go, as kind of forms shift and move and almost seem to like warp all around you. It seems like with under the effects of this spell, as long as you're moving, uh, seems like time and space are warped and almost kind of propel you in the direction you're going much faster than you normally would be. It does create a weird blurring effect on everything you see. So you don't think this would be very effective in combat. However, as far as just traveling long distances goes, it is very, very effective. As you're traveling in this, whirlwind blur of black and white, suddenly Lloyd's ears picked up a sound. It sounded like the sound of combat off in the slightly sparse woods off to the north. He stops. All of you stopped along with him to kind of investigate what was going on. He crept up to where these woods were, and there he saw there was indeed some sort of scuffle taking place between what looked to be a number of the storm giants who had fled from the previous battle and a number of aberrant creatures who you guys have dealt with many times in the past. The interesting thing being that they were fighting each other and were clearly not on the same side, as Lloyd reported back that several of them on each side seemed to have been slain and just lying on the ground as the battle raged on. With that news brought back to your ears, I ask you what you want to do from here. So, right now you are all currently, I would say, probably a good 100 yards away. You've got enough cover from the trees to not be seen by the battle, but you can hear it from where you stand. You can hear like shouts of these deep voices in giant, followed by the occasional like like sound of some strange aberrant creature doing battle with followed like as like big swords get chucked into wood and yeah, it's definitely something going on in there. And uh, you guys kind of spend a moment debating like what to do. Just let them have at it, or will if the winning side escapes, is that good? Is that bad? So here is where we open it up. So Rod Squad, what would you like to do?
Does it look like one side is doing better than the other at the moment,
Well,
or
at the moment, you can't really see anything. You can just hear. This is what Lloyd went in. He snuck in just enough to get a glimpse that there was a fight going on, and that there were a number of bodies on each side already on the ground. But the battle was still ongoing, and then he snuck back away from it. So from your
uh,
vantage point, you can't really see what's going on. You can just hear through the trees the sounds of battle still continuing.
but Lloyd?
My vote is let them fight and then pick off the winners at the end. But
Well, I thought wasn't our idea to like wait a little while and do that anyway?
I think it was suggested, yes.
Okay. So
How
basically,
Lloyd
uh,
saw it, right? So he knows exactly like how many of each side,
for the time being, I'll fill in for Lloyd
roughly,
since it's not here.
or
Uh,
roughly.
yeah, Lloyd, he's just like, I look to be about maybe 3 storm giants, and I couldn't tell how many of the other ones. There was quite a few. There's one big fucker kind of laying on the ground, a bunch of smaller ones as well.
That,
I don't really know the names of those
alive?
things. No, the big one seemed to be dead. It had a big sword stick in it
Huh.
next to one of the other
Oh,
storm
well.
giants.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's my vote, is see who wins and then kill them while they're straight off a
They
fight.
seem a little distracted. Should we get a bit closer and just have a peek?
Okay. If you'd like to
Sure.
do that, roll a stealth check. Whoever's gonna try and
Yeah.
sneak in, roll a stealth check.
I'll do that. If I can actually find my icon on this.
Benny is
Or I
not
could send
stealthy.
Nimrod in. I could send Nimrod in, guys.
Yeah, you want
Never
your parrot to
suspect.
die again? You just fixed that.
No, just to have a look for it.
Your
Just to
parrot
have a look
just
for it.
died. Speaking of which,
Nimrod's like,
are you gonna go with Nimrod? Are you gonna go in like active or passive mode for now?
what does it mean? Nimrod's
Remember,
always active.
no, game. You know what I mean.
Is he in my pocket or?
Like basically,
Is that
are
what
you
you
gonna?
mean?
Is he just gonna be like a passive rider on you and not be involved in the combat at all, or do you want him like out and doing stuff?
Well,
If
he's
he's
out.
passive, like basically if he's passive, he can't be killed.
Yeah, but I imagine he won't be fighting anyone. He's just a little bird, right?
Right.
I
But
was just,
like,
I was just
you have to do
suggesting we
as
can.
as a player, you always get to decide whether or not he's in an active state or a passive state. And it's just it's like a minor action to switch between the two or something. If you look in the thing I wrote, it explains all of it. I'll just assume passive for now.
Okay, well, I wasn't talking about fighting with him. I just meant ask him to go have a look for us.
That would be active though.
Yeah,
If he's like doing
he's
stuff
just a
for
little
you,
bird.
whether it's scouting or moving about outside of your person. Basically, as soon as he flies away from you, he's active.
Right.
I mean, it's true that they probably wouldn't pay him much attention. But...
Exactly. Or we could just go look ourselves, and let's just go look ourselves. Okay.
Okay.
let's go.
I just.
All right,
looked myself.
whoever's gonna try and sneak up into these trees, roll a stealth check for me. A 40, that is nice. 27, not as nice.
Damn.
Hang on a second.
What did I roll to get a 27? 5?
I'm just like crouched down in the soft leaves, and Paul's like, "What if the bird goes that?"
Nimrod, get over here!
Okay.
How do I turn it off?
I will say that. All right. Well, I won't say anything. But Sturge, as you're kind of walking through the snow, your foot kind of pushes down through a bit of snow, and you step on like a stick that breaks in half. You didn't see the stick because it was under the snow, but it did make a cracking
Okay.
noise. So you're not sure if that was hurt or not, but that's what happened. Anyway, as soon as you like kind of get up there, you hang on just a second. Let's see. And go. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
see something.
Ooh.
Okay. So yeah, you can see the
Oh.
battle laid out before you. There
Yes.
are there are a number of dead things around, as well as still living things. Like just off to like in front of you and to a little bit to your right, you see that there's the corpse like one of those little things that you've come to call like moon fleas, as well as this really
Mm.
big like icy looking slug thing that you've never seen before. It's huge. Just like laying up next to it is one of the giants that is also apparently dead. And just beyond that, there's another giant just hovering a little bit in the air, apparently fighting off. His back is to you, and he seems to be kind of trying to fight two of these large-sized rock things. Meanwhile, looking a little bit ahead and to the left, you see a beholder, as well as this big tentacle that's just kind of coming straight out of the ground, and it's freaking huge. It's like the tentacle's length, like if it stretched all the way up, is probably around like 40 feet long or something. It's really big. So that's kind of what's in front of you. Looks like there's only one giant left
Is
who is
this the
currently.
beholder? This thing?
No, that's the tentacle. The beholder is right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the little
Got
guy.
it. Thank you.
Yeah, the
I
beholder
thought it
seems
was
the beholder seems to have just killed the storm giant in front of it.
Okay.
Yeah, and there is
I
only
think I'm getting the lay of the land.
Yeah, there is only one storm giant left. That is kind of the one upwards.
And he's the storm giant. He's really fighting. He's not like fleeing or anything.
It's weird. It doesn't seem like he's able to flee for some reason. Like he seems stuck there.
Oh, like stuck in the air or just stuck in the area?
Yeah, just kind of like stuck. Like he's like, ugh, ugh. He's like gritting his teeth, and something's wrong with him.
And there's only one left, giant.
Yeah, one storm giant. Just about that moment, you see the beholder kind of start hovering around and start hovering in your direction. I need you to make another stealth check.
Okay. I mean, it's a
It's fine.
beholder.
I'm kind of pivoting my opinion anyway to taking out the aberrations and seeing what's going on with the storm giant.
Yeah, I got a 25 this time.
That's not better.
And I'd like each of you to make a perception check as well.
Okay.
Okay, so 38 and 34. Ricardo, tell me if you would be trying to just watch this and be hiding, or if you're not hiding.
I am watching from a distance right now.
Okay. I'd like you to
I
roll
thought
a
we were
stealth.
too.
I'd like you to roll a stealth check for me.
Okay. Let me try that. Okay. I just click the number, right?
Yeah, you just click the button that says stealth, or yeah, there you go.
Oh, there it is.
All right.
Cute pink.
So, two little critters that were kind of near the tree start to kind of head in your direction. And Rain and Sturge, both of you kind of notice movement. Oh, whoa, that's not supposed to happen. Both of you notice movement far off to you, like in front of you and to the left, like way through the trees. It looks like there's a tree. One of the trees is moving almost. So, what do you do from this point?
Me?
Well,
Well, and
Oh.
all of you, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm thinking of since I can see the giant, since I can speak giant, since I have the medallion of talk to someone's mind,
Okay.
I was thinking to ask the giant what's going on and Mr. Giant,
Okay,
you look like you could use some assistance.
I'm gonna give everybody 1 turn before like shit starts to go down. So, Sturge, you are communicating with the giant. What can
Yes.
you say in 6 seconds? Like, what do you just well, that's pretty much 6 seconds. It's like, what's going on? Like, you need look at your help.
Yeah.
So the response comes back to you in giant. It's this is like, I can't move. Just controlling my mind.
Okay.
Rain, what are you doing?
I'd like to shoot the beholder.
All right. All right. Shoot the beholder. Roll an attack.
Wait. With your bow, I mean?
Yes, with my
Well-
bow.
What? Oh, as opposed to the rod.
With the rod,
Yeah.
yeah. That is an option, I suppose. Don't think the beholder is prone.
Yes, Rain just. Okay, let's see. 37 versus AC. That will hit. That will hit the beholder. All right. So, out of the trees, arrow kind of comes flying out of the trees, lodges itself into the beholder. The beholder's like, and then it immediately kind of zones in on where the arrow came from. Clearly, it knows you are there now.
Can I attempt to still hide from it? Is that an option? Can I get like behind a tree or something?
It's a beholder.
You still have your movement, so
Yeah.
as long as you can get behind the tree, yeah, you should be able to. So let's see, minus 38.
Like if I just go like over here to where maybe it knows the direction it came from, but it might not see me.
Yeah, as long as you can get cover or
see me.
concealment before you hide, then yes, you can do that. And as technically being within one of those trees, you have cover.
Yeah, so if I like go over here, I'll be
Yeah, if you're
out of
within
its
if you're
line of sight.
within the kind of circle of a tree, I consider it to be cover.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, since you're there, you can make a new stealth check.
Okay.
Uh, 36. All right. Okay. How about you? Let's see. Ricardo.
Jaez does a big sigh.
So Ricardo,
Yeah.
what is your character doing?
Right now, since there's one of those things looking at me, like facing me. Wait. How do I know if like the moon flea is like looking at me or like?
Well, you see them kind of heading in your direction. They're kind of.
Okay.
It looks like you see them. They're two-legged creatures, and they're kind of short. They're much smaller than you are, about half your size. But when they walk, they kind of take a couple steps, and then they raise their heads up, and these tentacle things kind of sense the air, and then they take a few more steps in your direction. They're just kind of got this weird tentacly things on its face, just like kind of like looking for something, and they're slowly getting towards where you are. So it seems like they kind of know something is over there, but they don't know exactly where you are.
Okay. So I guess can I move?
Yes.
I'll try to move.
Okay.
Just like besides another tree and try to hide again
Okay.
because I don't know the situation right now, right?
Right. Okay.
Okay. So I'll try to move. Oh damn. I'll try to move.
Oh, I will say this. You didn't see from your point of view. You noticed just one figure moving on the other side of this fight. You didn't see two figures. I know there's two of them. The player knows, but you only saw one. It looked like this green-skinned man.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
parrot.
Got it.
Yeah, with a parrot on his shoulder.
So yeah,
Yes,
I'll
I
try
forget.
to
We
come
rested. We
here.
Yes,
should
everybody
I be
rested.
at full health?
Refresh.
Yeah, you should
Should
be
I
at
be at
full
full
health.
health?
Yeah, you should be at full health. Everybody rested,
Okay.
so
3, I still
okay.
have one
And go ahead and make a stealth check for
stealth
me.
check.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Uh-oh.
Let's see. That is a 31. Not bad. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Since they don't quite know you're there yet, I'm only going to have the Beholder and Rain and Sturge roll initiative because those are the people who I'm most concerned with at the moment. Okay, so yeah. So okay, so Rain and Sturge and the Beholder. And you know what, just to keep things organized, we'll have Ricardo roll an initiative as well. Oh, wait, I got to bring out the initiative tracker. There we go. Let's see. Uh-huh.
Where is initiative?
Okay.
Okay. Should I roll as well?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Sorry. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put these in descending order. Okay, so that brings us to a top of a combat round. So that gives Sturge. It is your turn. Currently, the Beholder can see you. Your stealth was not high enough. So
No. I see. Normally, I would charge. I'm not sure about charging a Beholder right now, but how can I measure how far he is? What's the
there's a ruler tool.
tool?
Uh,
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
six squares.
6 squares.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
I got a range of 10, and I'm going to shoot my finger at him.
Okay, so you're gonna point your finger at him and release divine light.
Yes.
Okay.
Radiant Vengeance.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
No.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Here we go. Did it work? Oh, no, I got to answer questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That'll definitely hit. 51 versus reflex. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. All right.
That
So
was
that
a good one.
yes, 51 versus reflex. 22 radiant damage, and yeah. Okay, it works. So you shoot you just point your finger at it, and this beam of white light just and like strikes the beholder, and like one of its eye stalks, and it kind of singes and it wiggles around in pain. Next up will be the beholders go. Okay. Yeah, let me just so 22 damage, correct? Let's see, it's 22. All right. The beholder definitely now knows where you are. Is going to move into the vicinity of both of you. I am going to roll a check, like a. Well, let's see. No, it takes an actual action to like active search, so I'm just going to rely on my passive. What is my passive? Perception to see if I can see Rain. Let's see. Passive is doesn't seem to see you. But I am going to do. Let's see. Central Eye. So first, I'm going to do this to Sturge. 37 versus your fortitude.
33.
All right, so you cannot use encounter attack powers or daily attack powers until the end of my next turn. So you're just stuck with basic stuff right now. And I'm also going to use, let's see, Fear Ray. Okay, so 33 versus your will. Not as great.
39.
All right. Okay, so you see this, one of its eye stalks kind of like looks at you, and you see it like this kind of green energy charge up, and but you kind of like dodge out of the way. Ineffective. Okay, that brings us to the Moonflea's turn. Okay, so let's see. These two are going to continue to look for. Let's see, Bastion. Let's see. Yours was a 31. Their passive is. Well, let's see. They still don't really know where you are, so I guess I'll move a little bit. Let's see. Their passive. There it is. Okay, so I have to actively try and find you if I'm going to find you. Okay, I'll do that. This is for one of them. Oh, the other one. Okay. Okay, one of them kind of immediately like looks right towards your direction and starts kind of charging.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, it is.
let's see. He is going to let's see. Yeah. Try and bite you. Okay. Let's see. 44 versus your AC. Do you know where to look?
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah. Yeah. AC is 42. That means that.
That means that'll hit. Okay,
Mm.
but I think you have necrotic
I have
resistance.
15 necrotic resistance though. I don't know.
15? Okay, so that means you
Yeah.
take no damage.
Okay.
You take no damage. So your shield kind of, you put your shield in front of you, it kind of latches onto your shield, but you see all of this dark energy just kind of get absorbed into your shield, and you take no damage from the attack. However, it does seem to be like really latched onto you, so you are currently grabbed, and so you'll need to escape a grab on your next turn. The other one kind of sees its buddy charge in and does something different. Ooh, you see it kind of make a weird motion, and kind of this bubble comes off of its back, and it kind of screeches in pain as this weird kind of egg pops out and becomes really quickly a duplicate of itself.
Okay. Got it.
Let's see, and I'm going to roll for these as well. That will work as well. Okay. Paste. And see, that guy's dead. That one's dead. Oh, one more. No, nothing there. Okay, this one's just gonna move over here though on his turn. Okay, that is their turn. Rain, your go.
Let's keep shooting the beholder.
All right, he's like right up in your face. If you shoot him, he will know where you are.
Yeah, what I would actually like to do if I can is kind of retreat back into these further trees and then shoot him.
Okay, since you I was gonna do something, but you're stealth, so it doesn't matter.
Like, could I possibly like retreat back here and shoot him from a more hidden location?
So you basically always want to do the attack the attack before your move and hide. Because if you do move first and then
Oh,
attack,
okay.
then you're pretty much revealed.
Okay, that's reasonable. Then let's shoot him first. We're just gonna keep using bees. Sturge is within. Oh, I'm within 3 squares of the beholder. Okay.
Well, that is a lot of dice. 49 versus AC will definitely hit. Okay, so you're doing the bees again?
Great.
All right.
I'm doing bees again.
Okay, that is going to be 34 as another arrow covered in bees. As the bees swarm around it. Let's see. 34 damage. That's 34. And sorry, I forgot to mark him with bees last turn, but I'll do it this turn. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you see like the bees, kind of like spiritual bees, come out and start stinging all over the beholder. It's just like, it's like kind of shut its eye so it doesn't get stung right in its big eye in the middle. Okay, yeah. So now you want to move, right?
Yeah. I want to get into some trees further away back here.
Okay, and make a new stealth check to replace the old one.
Okay. I've decided to try being stealthy, so I'm getting the hang of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So like a ghost, you take a shot and just like through the snow, like dive into another tree, and you're just gone. Probably a big mound of snow kind of fell behind you off the tree, and so it's making it very difficult to see. From this vantage point, though, you do have a very good vantage point on the fray that's going on to the north of you. Okay, so that brings us to Ricardo. Okay, so Ricardo, you currently got this creature latched onto your shield, and it doesn't seem like it wants to. It's not letting go. So this is called a grab. This is called a grab, and to escape from a grab, you have two options. You can either roll an athletics check or an acrobatics check. So if you roll athletics, you're trying to use just brute force to get away from it, and that'll be versus my fortitude defense. Okay. If you use acrobatics, then you're trying to just kind of like slip out of it, being like kind of slippery, and that would be versus my reflex defense. So it's up to you which you think would be more effective.
I'll go with.
Also, third option, you don't have to try and escape if you don't want to. Okay. If you would rather just let him stay there and just attack him, you can do that as well. But you'll still be grabbed. While you're grabbed, you cannot move from that space, so you're technically immobile.
Okay. So that means that I can actually smash his face while he's.
Like, yeah, because he's grabbing. Yeah, he's grabbing your shield, but you can just use your hammer and just try and hit him while he's there. So.
Okay, I'll try to use an athletics check. Try to escape with athletics. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So.
I think escape is a. Trying to think of what type of action escape is. It's either
actions.
Is it? It might be move or standard. I can't remember. Let's see here. Player's handbook. Escape from a grab. 181. 180. Mm-hmm. 81. 288. 280. It's a move action. Yeah, it's a move action. So you could use your move action to just try and escape, and then you still have a standard action to attack.
Okay. So can I roll try to escape?
Sure. Which one are you going with? Athletics?
Athletics, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Versus my fortitude. So what'd you get? You got a yes. Okay, so you just you just kind of brute force it. You take your shield and you just give a big pull, just and you just rip your shield away from its tentacles. It is now free, so you're free and can use your standard action.
Okay. Now I think I'll go and where is it? Okay, so right now my character doesn't know like what's happening. So I think he's going to go into one of his forms.
Okay.
Pardon, Lord.
Yeah, go ahead and click on whichever one you're going to use.
Form of that. Okay, form of that. Pardon, Lord. Okay.
All right. Okay, and make sure you mark the checkbox as well. Okay, so you transform, like your body starts like cracking as like your limbs become more and more dense and wood-like, and you just as these branches kind of sprout from your shoulders and your head, and you turn into this like big ass like tree ant looking thing, and so you just like smack your hammer onto your shield. The little creature kind of shrinks back a little bit, like. Okay. So yeah. So now, so at some point, let's see. It's a minor action to change form. So you still have your standard.
Okay. Now I'll go ahead and attack him.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'll try to mark him first.
Ah,
but
yes.
that one I still don't know how to do that one here.
You just say I mark, and then I will put this little symbol on him. See, I could put like a little target on him.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, just in case. So
that's a free action for you.
Okay, yeah. So I'll go ahead and no, not this one. I'll go ahead and do Infest Assault. I'm sorry. I'll just do a basic attack right now.
Okay, that works.
Oh, okay. If the door is... sorry, I'm doing that. Is he bloody yet?
Nope, he's not bloodied. Okay. Just so you know, if anything that's bloodied will have this little symbol on it. You see that's like a little blood mark.
Okay.
So if you see if it has like a blood mark, it's bloodied.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so 33 versus its AC. Okay, so this thing is very small but very quick. So as you kind of have this huge like arcing swing towards it, it just kind of jumps back, and your hammer goes poof into the snow, and a whole bunch of snow goes everywhere. However, it misses.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the end of your go. That brings us to the top of the round, Sturge. However, I will ask the rest of the group back with the horses. You guys, they realize they've been there for a while. What are you guys doing at this point?
Well, they're having a whole tea party.
They're having a tea party, apparently.
We're literally having a tea party. We're talking to Maquiqua. It's been great. We're like, oh well. When they're in trouble, they'll let us know.
Okay. Then Sturge, it is your turn.
I will charge the beholder.
Okay. I don't think you have enough space. You have to move at least 2 to charge.
I'm not adjacent to him, so I will move back and then charge.
All right, that works.
If possible. So
yeah, you can.
Him.
Okay. I think you'll be about. I think you'll be about there because he's technically. Okay. Now I don't know. Okay. Yeah, you'd be. Yeah, you'd be right there.
And I'll use a basic. I can only use basics apparently.
For a charge, yeah.
But
Well, you do have like 2 abilities, I think, that are. Oh, because of what he did to you. Yes. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
You turned me basic.
Yeah. I
I
turned you
but I
basic.
can still
You basic.
He's my basic oath. Might as well make him my oath.
Okay. All right. So he is now
You
your
earned
oath.
it. Okay, basic charge.
Okay. All right. Roll it.
Yes, I'm in the process of doing that. I do not have combat advantage.
Oh, one thing I forgot. At the start of your turn, you're within his range of eye stalks. So something happens before you take your turn, or like it starts at the start of your turn. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. Let's see. Creatures that start their turn are attacked by an eye ray. Okay, so I'm gonna try this one. 46 versus your will.
Sounds like it would hit.
It hits?
39. Yeah, hit.
All right, so that is 46 psychic damage. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I guess I miscalculated.
36 is to hit, 31 damage.
No. It's 46 to hit. What? It's both 46 to hit and 46 psychic damage. The damage on the crit thing is miscalculated. I need to update that.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, it just happens to be that the attack and the damage are the same number. Okay, so yeah. So essentially this eye kind of at the as you're kind of like getting ready for your attack, this eye like just like locks onto you and there's this blast of purple light that just shoots right into you. Like see ya. Yeah, just like pummels you with psychic energy and you get like a ah. Okay, but you can now charge. Okay, so the charge
but I took 46 damage, right?
Yes. The basic but you haven't rolled your attack yet. Okay.
I'm in the middle of answering the questions.
Okay.
So
yes.
I'll continue. Okay.
Let's see here. Psychic. Is it this one? That's weird.
52 versus AC.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit. 39 damage. For a strike against. Okay, yeah. All right, 39 damage. That definitely hits. Let's see. Minus 39. Okay, so you come in with your scimitar hot and big gash across the front of, like, just right under the eye. A bunch of blood spurts on you. Onto Nimrod a little bit. Nimrod flaps and is like, covered in beholder blood. Which ability did I use? I used Maddening Ray. Hang on a second. I feel like this thing is broken. Maddening Ray. Yeah, I don't know why, but
the crit value was lower than the regular hit
yeah,
value.
I think I know what it is. I didn't update the shortcuts. Like the main one is updated, but the shortcuts aren't updated. So there's a secondary effect. Oh well, shit.
But
it's okay. I mean, technically, if I hit you with this, the target is dominated until the end of my next turn. Because I chose so that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Let's see. So retcon. Okay, what was it? 30? No, it was 39 damage. That's what you did to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
So I can't charge.
Right, you can't charge, so you'd still be where you were. Okay, so I hit you with that at the start of your turn. You're dominated. I'm going to send you charging. Well, I'm gonna tell you to charge your friend, like, because I know there's another one out there. I can't see her, but maybe you can see her.
I'm a snowman.
So I dominated you, and I'm gonna say, like, kill the other one. So you hear this in your mind, kill the other one. And so you're going to do a charge attack versus Rain. So we'll just take that charge attack and put it towards Rain instead. Although since she hid, there is a chance that you can't see her. So what is your passive perception?
Passive.
Let's see.
What? 39? That's too high. Is that right?
It might be,
not high enough
but it's not high enough to see her. So instead of charging here, what you do is you just walk up in that general direction, and you end up here.
Did I just kill Nimrod? My friend is dead.
No. So that's what happened.
Charge
So
the other one.
you got hit with a psychic ray. You tried to go up and attack Rain. You know she went in that direction, but you can't see her. She just disappeared. So you walk up there, and and pretty soon the dominate will wear off. Okay. So now it is my turn.
Voice of domination, I heard.
Huh?
I heard a voice echoing.
Yeah, I hear something as well.
Glenn's logged in.
Yeah, Glenn joined us. Background.
I think he's out in a public setting because we can hear everything going on back there, friend.
And like, is it a conversation? Did he butt dial us?
Maybe I can. I'm gonna turn his user volume down on my end just so I can.
Mute.
I just assumed I was dominated.
I think when you mute
JD
people
had
in
some
chat,
weird effects going on.
He muted, I think.
Okay. So on my turn, I'm going to continue my assault on Sturge since he is the only person I can see at the moment. So I'm going to use this again. What is that? Versus your fortitude. 37 versus your fortitude.
Fortitude is 33.
Okay, so you're basicked again. And I will use. I have to use a different one each time, so I'll use. Let's see. I'll try this one. 38 versus Will.
It was 33, wasn't it? But check. Oh no, 39.
Ah, okay, that is a miss. All right, so another ray just goes skirting past. Phew, unless, wait, dominate. Does that make you? Does that grant combat advantage?
Oh.
No, I don't think it does. It just means his movements are controlled.
Okay.
Even if the beholder has a -2 from.
No, you're dazed. Like dominated, you are also dazed. The dominating creature chooses your action. The only power it can make you are at-will powers. Dazed is you grant combat advantage. Yeah. So yeah, that means it hits because like that I get a +2 to hit you. Well, that means I got a 40.
But you have a -2 from bees.
You're right. I do have a -2 from bees. Okay, it is miss. Yay for bees! Nice job. The bees. Bees to the rescue. Okay, so it is in fact a miss, just barely. So like right as he's about to fire, he's got a lock because you've got your back turned to him. He's like focusing in, getting ready to like, but right as he's about to shoot, he gets stung. He's just like, and instead of the beam just goes right past your head. It's like,
Just a little miss.
okay. All right. So that brings us to the Moon Flea's turn. Okay, so the one that is next to Bastion. That one is going to try and attack you again. Let's see. Grab and bite. 46 versus your AC.
Yeah,
okay, and again though it does no damage, but it just grabs you again.
Oh my
god. In the meantime, the other ones are going to. Okay. Damn. What? Okay, well that sucked. Rain, your go. I never roll well with those things. Okay, it is your go, Ren. Yeah.
I have the same plan. We're gonna shoot, and then we're gonna hide, and we're gonna hope the beholder doesn't see me, because this is some nasty shit.
Yeah, you're lucky you're hidden, because otherwise he'd be hitting you with these eye beams as well.
Oh, I believe that.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm answering questions as we must.
Got it.
Answering the survey.
Yeah.
Survey says.
My satisfaction with this beholder is low. I'd like to speak to its manager.
All right, so 44 versus AC will hit. Yes. All right, so he is beezed again. The bees continues on. He notices where the arrow came from. And he's just like,
not be there anymore.
You just hear do you speak deep speech at all, or
no?
No, I do.
He's
dazed.
Yeah, but you're dazed. So okay, so let's see. Minus 38. Two bees or two not two bees? Okay.
Always bees.
All right. You said you're gonna move.
I am. I'm gonna just. I don't want to be too. I don't want to be too close to Sturge either. Maybe here.
Okay. At this point, you notice that the scuffle of these three creatures up here, the giant and the two Garavars, the giant manages to slay the Garavar above him. However, he's like bleeding out and he's not looking so hot. Okay, make a stealth check.
Okay. Please, please, please. Please don't fail me now.
38. Okay. 38. All right. Let me just double check what their passive perceptions are. Don't think they will really care so much, considering they seem to be preoccupied, but just seeing if they know you're there or not. Okay. And the other one, probably not. No, okay. None of them seem to be paying any attention to you. How about
do I see what's going on with this polymorph situation as well? Can I
polymorph?
Is that with him? It said.
Oh, are you talking about the tree?
With our new friend.
Ah.
Yeah, the tree.
Well, he's not hiding, so yeah, I would say you can probably see. There's a lot of stuff kind of blocking the way. There's like other trees and stuff, but like I said, it's not like a super dense forest. So you can clearly see there's something that looks like a tree that's like walking around with a sword or with a shield and a hammer. And it's like fighting these moon fleas. You're familiar with the moon fleas. You're not so familiar with whatever that thing is. But clearly it's fighting against the moon fleas. That much you can tell. It looks to be some sort of tree. And actually, roll a nature check. You are from the Zahar Forest.
I have some tree knowledge in my repertoire.
Yeah. You recognize the makings of a treant, but because you've seen treants before, they're a little bit rare creatures, but this thing, whatever it is, it kind of resembles that, but not quite as tall or big. Like a real treant is incredibly tall. This seems to be more like medium sized, but I mean it's pretty tall, like much taller than you, but not like super treant size. It's like a mini treant. So it's strange.
Like it seems like a natural creature.
Yeah, it seems like some sort of natural creature or like foresty creature, as far as you can tell. Yeah, you haven't seen anything like it exactly, but it reminds you of treants. Okay, so you're hidden. Bastion, it is your go. So you currently, this thing is redoubled its efforts and is trying its best to like bite at you, and it just keeps latching onto your shield, trying to rip it off of you or something.
I'm just gonna go ahead and try to hit it right now.
Okay.
I can do standard actions as well, right?
You can't do what?
standard actions, right? The only
You
thing that
can
I cannot do is move.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you don't break it away from you, then you're immobile
Mm.
and you can't move from this square. Unless you use a move action to try and break free of it. But you can hit it though with no penalty.
Okay, I'll go ahead and try to hit it again.
Okay.
That basic attack. That's cool.
Yeah, it is marked, so you do get that
Yes.
bonus.
That's cool.
Very nice. It is a critical. Very nice.
Yay.
Okay, so yeah, as it's like latched onto your shield, you just kind of get sick of it, and you're like, "Ugh," and you just take your hammer and you just smash it, and it just its head caves in, and it just is destroyed. It is just completely obliterated at your feet.
Nice.
So that one is dead. And of course, it immediately lets go. So
Okay.
now you don't have to use a move to escape the grab, so you can move now if you want.
Okay. Okay. I can see there's another one close, so can
Yep.
I use what's the name of this one? Wellspring? No. Verdant Life. So I'm going to use a Healing Surge
Okay.
just to get some extra points, but I'm gonna use it.
Which, a
What's
healing
the name?
surge or a second wind or a healing surge?
Soothing Wine. Like, it's a
Oh.
minor action that lets me consume
Oh,
two
okay,
healing
okay.
surges.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get more life.
Soothing wind. Sorry.
Soothing Wine.
Just so you know, the way temporary HP works is when you get temporary HP, and then if you get more temporary HP, you only keep the higher of those numbers.
Yeah.
So basically, if you spent 2 healing surges, I know you can go over your maximum, but you can only go over your maximum. How can I put it? 1 time, and then if the second one will replace the first one.
Okay.
So it's like you would get 60, and then you would get 60, but that would replace the old 60. So it's not like you get plus 120. Just so you know.
Okay.
But it is a minor action, though. That's the nice thing about that. It's a minor action, I think.
So I'll go ahead and do that one.
Okay.
Where is it? There you go. Roll.
All right. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So you gained 71 hit points over your maximum.
Yay.
So there's a special spot on your character sheet for marking temporary HP.
Okay.
Yeah. It's right towards right at the top.
Okay. Got it. 70.
You gain plus
71. Holy. Okay.
Yeah, and so your defenses are now plus 8, and you have yeah. Okay. So yeah, your defenses are currently boosted for a turn. And that was a minor action, I think. So you still have your standard. Or wait.
No,
you have your move.
I use the standard.
Yeah, you used to use the standard, but you have your move action.
Okay, I will move. Let's see. Where can I move? I'm just gonna move here. Like right here in front of the other 2 ones.
Okay.
And I will mark.
Alrighty.
Can I mark the 2 of them, right?
Yep, you can mark all of them next to you.
Yeah.
So mark both of them. Okay.
Yeah, and that's it.
Okay. All right. It is the top of the round again. Once again, I will ask those people off having the tea party. You still having a tea party?
As far as
such an interesting story about the derpiness of Sturge being knocked out in the ocean. It's a rather riveting tale. It's fantastic.
Okay.
She's telling us exactly how that went down. We're like, yeah, that sounds like it's Sturge's fault.
Yeah.
Something, perhaps a little ticklish in your pocket there, Jaez?
Speaking of that, just so you know, I did since you guys had the long rest, I erased the relevant points of insanity, and just so you know what everybody's levels are at. So Sturge, you're at level 2. Rain, you are at level 1. That 1 point actually puts you back down to level 1. Jaez, you're at level 2. Beni, you're at level 1. And Lloyd is at level 1. Yeah. So just so you know, that's where everybody stands at the moment.
Technically not in combat.
Bastion
I shouldn't have to roll
is
it.
at level 5.
Yeah, you're not in combat at the moment, Jaez, so you're fine at the moment.
Okay.
Maybe that'll be why he's like, you know what, they can handle this. This is fine. I'm just gonna.
Okay. All right. Back to top of the round. Sturge. So after
Okay.
I took my turn, you are no
shoot
longer
me again?
dominated. The domination ends. It technically ended at the end of my turn. So, but you are starting off in my range, so I get a free eye shot at you.
Yes.
Let's go with this
Eye of
one.
Beholder.
Eye of Beholder. 34 versus reflex. Probably doesn't hit. Your reflex is really high.
39.
Yeah, okay. All right, so that is a miss. Okay, your turn.
Okay. I will repeat what I was about to do last time.
Got it. Okay. It's your basic, though.
Yeah, my basic. My basic. I will charge Mr. Beholder.
Alrighty.
Or, sorry, my basic oath.
Basic oath. Okay. All right.
Do I have combat advantage? It's covered in bees still, right?
Well, Beeves gives
They
me a
don't grant
minus.
combat advantage.
Yeah, it's not combat advantage. I just have a
Oh,
-2 to
okay.
attack you. That's all. Unless your oath does something.
It just was asking me that question if I had combat advantage.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh. I guess I moved closer as well. Boom.
All right. 50 versus AC definitely hits. 31 damage. Okay. 1. That will bloody it, I think. Wait, will it? Oh, wait. No, sorry. Spoke too soon. Not quite. Not quite.
You're saying we're getting there.
Yeah. Wait, is it?
We're getting there.
Yeah, it's close, but not quite. What is its bloodied value, actually? Let's see. Bloodied no, not quite. Okay, but yeah, you charge in with your flying swipe. Your legs come off the ground. A dusting of snow coming up behind you, and you sever off one of the eye stalks. It just goes flying, lands in the snow. It shrieks out like, reels back. Okay, that is. Then it redoubles its efforts as it glares at you angrily for cutting off one of its eye stalks. It's going to. Let's see.
How many decibels in that scream?
Huh? How many decibels?
Is it a tea party disturbing volume or not?
Well, I mean, there's been screaming and battle. You like the people off, like the party who stayed behind.
Okay.
The people who stayed behind have been hearing the sounds of combat this entire time. They just don't know like whose voices it is. They haven't heard you guys scream out, I don't think. Like they haven't heard. Yeah, I haven't. Like Rain's being super stealthy, and I don't think Sturge has spoken out either. So they're just hearing the screams of monsters and giants at the moment. So, but in any case, let's see if I do that. Okay, I'm going to shift back 1 here so that I can do this. 37 versus your fortitude. I'm going to basic you again.
Basic in me.
I'm going to basic you again, and then I'm going to, let's see.
Fort is 33.
Yeah, okay, so you basicked again, and then I'm going to use a telekinesis ray this time. 36 versus fortitude will hit, I'm assuming.
33.
Oh, wait, I keep doing that. Hang on. I got to remember that the shortcut buttons aren't working. I have to click on the actual power. Let me re-roll it. What did I do? Telekinesis ray? Okay, let's do that. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that one's
Beef
working.
can't save you now.
Yeah, so that's 45 versus
you
fortitude,
really
so 46 damage to you. And I slide you 6 squares, so I'm gonna slide you away from me. Let's see, like way over there. I'm gonna push you way over there. Okay, and it's my go. So Moon Flea's turn. These 2 Moon Fleas are going to both attack you. Let's see. Okay, slash. Yep. You know, I don't think they can actually hurt you. Even if they hit you,
Yeah.
they can't really do enough damage through like the necrotic damage is gonna save you. So, and the other one, that's a miss. Well, anyway, one of them grabbed onto you, so this one that's kind of pointed directly at you from the top is grabbed onto you. But you took no damage once again.
Nice.
Let's see. I am going to roll a few things though. Come on, big money. Oh, there's one. There's 2. All right. Let's see. Hang on. No, stop it. No. Meh, stop it. Okay. In front of you, so Bastion, in front of you, you can see some more of those little critters. Seems like they're just like popping out eggs out of their backs and making more of themselves.
Okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, that big tentacle coming out of the ground is just kind of just sitting there. It's just kind of doing this, and occasionally it just kind of hovers in your directions. Doesn't seem like it can quite reach at you, but it does seem to know that you're over there. But anyway, yep, that's what they do. Rain, your go.
Okay. I don't know if this will change my decision, but I actually have a quick question. You said the storm giant killed one of its enemies, but is it still fighting one? I can't.
This can you see this thing kind of here? I'm pinging.
Oh, yeah. Well,
maybe the tree. Maybe the tree is in your way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I don't see it, but I know where you are pointing.
Okay. Let's see. Maybe let me make sure I have it on the right. Yeah, I have it on the right layer. It's on the token layer. Okay, so Jaez, you're stealthing over. Okay, so as soon as Bastion goes, I'll let the group, the away group, start doing stuff.
Yes, Benny will.
I'll keep that roll though. I'll keep your stealth roll though.
Okay.
Let's see. So Jaez at what is that? 40. Wow, 46. Yeah, of course the assassin would get a 46. Okay, so Rain, what are you doing?
I think I'm still focusing fire on the beholder though.
Okay.
So. I'm worried about the giant situation, but not as much as I don't want to get hit by the beholder.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, 37 versus AC on the beholder. That just hits. That just hits. Yes, that does hit. Oh, wait though, he does have cover. So, unless you ignore cover. Do you ignore cover?
That sounds reasonable. Let me see.
I forget if you have that feat or not. Or do you just ignore the range penalty?
It might also be a weapon enchantment.
I do ignore the range penalty. I ignore cover in some situations, but not this one.
Okay, yeah, shooting through the trees, he does have partial cover, so that will not quite hit.
Damn.
Unfortunately, no. So yeah, the arrow, it goes through some of the trees, it strikes a couple of branches, which knocks it off course, and it just scatters harmlessly into the snow beside it.
Well, he takes 4 damage.
He takes 4 damage. Got it. Okay. The grazing shot. Okay.
Yeah, and
Let's
it's
see.
fair because I'm also using the trees to not get hit. So it's fair game.
Fair game. Okay, that brings us back to Bastion. Okay, so Bastion, so you've got this one thing latched onto your shield. The other one is trying to like go around the other side of you at some point. Looks like. What are you doing?
I'm going to smack his face again.
Okay.
I'll move to attack. Getting annoyed of these things. Is the target? No. No. Yes. Okay.
36 to AC will unfortunately miss. Let's see. Damage. Choose physics. Mark the other targets. Well, let's see here. Damage. And one enemy. Two squares. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, it's gonna miss. Yeah, again, the things are very quick, and you swing at it, and it just kind of manages to just duck out of the way from avoiding your hammer. Yeah, I guess that's that. Unless you want to try and break free. There is also another thing that you may or may not be aware of called action points.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah.
So you can use an action point, like you could, if you, generally speaking, every time you take a long rest, your action points reset to 1. And when you use an action point, you take 1 extra standard action.
Okay.
So, and you can use that on any of your turns. But once you use it though, then it's gone until you take a long rest. Or you get what's called a milestone, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'll try to use an action point right now.
Okay. All right, so you use an action point. So you get one extra action.
Okay. Should I mark it 0 on my character sheet? I don't know.
Yeah, so mark your action points to 0.
Okay. I'll try to roll the same attack again.
All right.
Tempest Assault, right? Yeah. No, and yes. Please.
Hey, there you go.
Hey.
Oh, it's a crit. It's another crit. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah. 65 lightning damage, knocked prone, and 1 enemy, 2 squares you marked by you other than the target takes 6 thunder damage. Okay, so yeah. With that, so you're like, you try 1 swing, it swings wide, it ducks out of the way. So you kind of take your time on the second one, focus on it, and smash it. With the strike, a thunder wave kind of resounds. Pretty much everybody in the area hears it because the thunder is very loud. Thunder damage is always very loud. So throughout this forest, and even like Jaez and Beni, you guys all hear this like thought, which actually is not that shocking considering the storm giants. Now that I think about it, like thunder is probably very common with storm giants. So when you hear thunder, okay. But not you hear it from a direction other than the storm giants. But anyway, you hear this shock of thunder. The thunder wave kind of blasts through the other one that was standing next to him, and they're both just obliterated. So both of them are toast. All right, so that is dead and dead. Okay, so the one, of course, as soon as it dies, it lets go of you, and you're free to move if you want.
Okay, I'll move again.
Okay.
What is that spawn of Old Ban one?
You don't know what the hell that thing is.
I have no idea. So I'll try
it seems to be just kind of watching and staring at the big giant kind of floating nearby. Occasionally you see it kind of like shoot something like from its eyes, but you're not really sure what it's doing to it.
Okay. I guess I'll try. I see some people over here, so I'll try to move over here just to,
Okay.
take a better look of what's happening. Uh, movement is 6, right?
All right.
Yeah. Oh, it's 7. No, it's okay. I'm covered behind the trees.
Okay. Would you like to try and hide, or you're fine?
Do I still? Oh yeah, I still have a minor action. Yeah, sure. Let's try hiding again.
Yeah, as part of a move, you can always hide. As long as you
Okay.
have cover or concealment. Yeah, as part of a move, you can always try and hide.
Should I roll again? A stealth check?
Yeah, roll a stealth check. Every time you break your hiding, you always have to remake the hiding. 22. Okay. Okay, Bastion. I don't know if that hit you, but it's a pretty low roll, but that's okay. All right, so there you are. That I believe that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so top of the round, we have Beni and Jaez coming in. And Glenn, are you with us? I don't know if Glenn's with us or not.
Don't know.
I'm with you.
Oh, you are with us. Okay, great. Do you want in on this, or are you like preoccupied and can't really join?
I'm in the bento store, but I will be out very soon.
Okay, I'll put you on the map as soon as you are able. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so go ahead and roll initiative, Jaez and Beni.
Certainly a lot going on while we were having our tea party. Where's my initiative?
It's almost like there's a big battle happening right around the corner from here or something.
Y'all have it. Just like, yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, we're doing fine.
Okay, 36 and a 28. All right, let's rehash all of these initiatives. Okay, there we go. So I will say this: the first, both of you guys' passive perception is higher than 22, so you quite easily see this creature kind of in the trees. It's like a tree within a tree. So you've got these big pine trees, and underneath one of them, you see this like this looming figure. Its eyes are intent on not on you guys, like its back is to you more or less. It seems focused on something ahead of it. Perhaps the giants. You're not sure. It doesn't see you. Let's see. Well, actually, what is Bastion's passive perception? It is.
See an awful lot of moon fleas that I want to flush.
Passive. 29. Okay, actually, so Bastion, you do see coming up from behind you. There seems to be some sort of looks kind of like an elf, but he's wearing like a whole bunch of robes. Okay. He looks like he's trying to sneak up, but he's not doing a great job of it. He's just this really short, this fairly short kind of a little bit fat, like elf.
Yep.
Yeah, this is just like short.
A cup of tea.
You can just say he's fat. He's just fat. It's all right.
Yeah. What wide and tall? It's about the similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you both notice each other. So like Beni, you see this like tree creature hiding within a tree, and like so Bastion, you see this like elf. But you do not see the other. You just see one person. That's all you see. But both of you guys see the tree. Okay, let's go to the top of the round. So Sturge, it is your turn.
I'm outside now.
Am I basic still?
Nope, you are good to go.
Okay. I will charge this guy.
Which one?
My beholder.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, I forgot how fast you are. You like. All right, so not being one to be thrown out of the battle, you charge right back in.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Answering questions.
Answering questions.
Yes. Oh no. Okay. Oh, there they are.
Yes. Oh, the beholder's no longer beezed, is he?
No, bees is down because I missed.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Just checking. Okay. So attack
46.
46. Yeah, that'll hit. Before the attack, you can. So yes, that definitely hits. 41 damage. He is bloodied now.
Yes.
So yes, that bloodied the beholder. And when charging, you can use this power in place of insubstantial. So you are insubstantial until the end of your next turn. All right. Insubstantial. Where's that? That is somewhere.
Half damage from attacks and ongoing damage.
Okay.
And I look fabulous.
And you look fabulous. You look like a cloudy figure. So as Sturge turns into like a misty form, comes in like bat out of hell style, mixed in with the snow, another big slash across the beholder, who kind of reels back. Jaez, you come into the battle. It is your turn.
Well, I'm seeing a lot of things. Don't like the fleas. I'm gonna go in this tree.
So you do see this tree. You're gonna join the tree creature.
I'm gonna go over here to
So
this other tree, not a little bit away from the tree creature. He's like, that just seems like it'll sort itself out.
That's the tree creature is in that direction.
I can't go around the tree.
Well, you could. I guess you could. Are you gonna go like? Are you gonna double move and go around?
Yeah.
Okay, just yeah. Show me the path you're taking.
Like, let me see. I don't know, let me zoom in. That'll be easier. Let's see. I was thinking 1, 2, 1 arrows, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you're moving, you break stealth. So
in the tree, but
yeah. You break stealth when you move. So Bastion, someone you didn't notice before. There's another figure, also kind of elf-looking. You've never seen this type of person before. Looks like an elf, but the skin is very different. Much darker in complexion, and the eyes are very like almost solid white. Looks like like you've seen albino creatures before. It almost looks like an albino elf, as far as you can tell. So it kind of walks around you. What do you do when you see that?
Oh, can I do things?
Like, well,
can I...
it stays out of your reach, so it seems to be giving you a little bit of a space as it walks around you. It's not attacking you though. Whoever this person is, it's not attacking you. Okay, so for the time being,
the tree's Ricardo.
Okay.
I was about to attack the tree, but now I know.
Okay, so Jaez, was that one move or two moves?
That was like 1.5.
Okay, so technically that takes two moves.
Actually, not 1.5, but yeah.
Okay. All right, so are you stopping there? I'll allow you to hide at the end of that if you want to.
Yes, I would like to hide.
Okay, go ahead and hide.
My stealth. I have a button. Not immediately. It's a button, I swear. The button.
Not bad, not bad. Okay. All right, and I think that'll be the end of your turn unless you've got some minor actions or anything.
Nah.
Okay, Beni.
Let's do this first. Okay, 14. Benny's gonna teleport a couple squares.
Okay.
Because I think I can see Sturge fighting up the holder, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna see if I can smack it with a mirror. Mirror's Fate.
All right.
48 versus will.
Yeah, that'll hit. Okay, 13 psychic damage. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, okay. So it's 13 minus 13. 3 psychic damage and -2 to its next attack against you before the end of your next turn, and a -2 to its next attack roll in general. The first time the target makes an attack, or the first time I make an attack before the end of its next turn, it automatically hits itself with the attack in addition to hitting or missing the attack's intended targets. The target's resistances and immunities do not apply against this attack. So you didn't miss, so that's irrelevant. Does not provoke attack surge. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. So basically,
Yeah.
yeah. So it hits somebody and it's
Benny.
yeah, it's classic Benny. Okay. Okay. So basically, if he's gonna hit something and hit himself at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Benny's not going to care too much about stealth here. He's not very stealthy. He knows it.
Okay, got it. Rain, that brings us to you.
Yeah, Beholder. I don't like it.
Beholder, I don't like it.
Not a good time. Every time I'm tempted to hit something else, and I'm like, eh.
All right. Okay. 45 versus AC will definitely hit. 42 bees damage. That is a lot of bees damage. Okay. Minus 42. Okay, so another arrow goes screaming towards it. Another big bzzz, another bunch of swarming bees just come out of it, just like swarm all over it. Okay, each enemy adjacent to it. There's no other enemies adjacent to it. Yeah. Grazing. Okay. All right. Yeah, not looking so hot, Beholder. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this now as a free action. So since I'm bloodied, so the Beholder's gonna go ahead and use Ripple of Chaos. Okay, so each enemy within 5 squares. Let's see. Is Rain within 5?
I don't know. That's a great question.
I think I am. Just barely. Yeah. Okay. So each enemy within 5 squares of the Beholder is targeted by a random eye power as a free action. The Beholder then teleports 6 squares in it as a free action. So random roll. So Sturge, you get targeted by this one. And Rain, you get targeted by this one. So 36 versus your reflex, Sturge. Don't think that hits you.
39.
Okay, and how about
36? He also has a -4 to his attacks.
That's true. Yeah, so
he also hits himself.
Yep, that is also true. So okay. Okay, so yeah.
Bad day.
Yeah. Does a 32 hit your will, Rain?
No.
It misses. All right. Well, I just hit myself for 44 psychic damage then. That was all I accomplished with that. That was all I accomplished with that. It's just managed
with your own power.
With my own power. So basically, as in his frustration,
he just stabbed himself in the face.
So basically, he in his frustration, like Sturge has been beating up on him, and he uses this bloodied like frustration attack where he just shoots a whole bunch of eye rays everywhere. But somehow, like his eye stalks get confused by Benny's power. One of them just turns around and just shines right in his face and goes, it just blasts him. So yeah, he's just like, and he curses in deep
fully
speech.
Have the Pokemon it hurt itself in confusion experience.
It certainly did.
Get to teleport though?
And yeah, I get to teleport, so I guess I'll teleport 6. Let's see. You know what? These are kind of intelligent creatures. He's gonna try and run away because he's knows that he's not doing so great. So, actually, he can move just off the map. So, if you guys want to give chase, we'll play that as like a. I'm just gonna move him to the GM layer for now, so he's still there. He's just just off the map. But he's still there. But looks like he's fleeing. Looks like the beholder is fleeing. Okay, so that brings us to the moon fleas' turn. No pun intended. Fleeing, fleas, haha. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Replicate. So that's 2. How about up here? 3. Okay, so 3 of them. So let's see here. Copy. Paste.
Plastic.
All right. Nice. Okay. So that brings us to Bastion. Bastion, it is your turn.
Okay. So can I still see the albino elf like?
Yeah, it's just no more than like 10 feet away from you. It's just kind of over there, kind of giving you a side eye and kind of focusing on the fleas in front of you. Doesn't really know what to make of you.
Can I try like?
What nothing to do with it.
Can I try like speaking to the elf?
Sure, you can. You can.
Fluent in their language, so.
Yeah, you can speak. You speak Elven. You speak Common and Elven, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
So you can speak
yeah.
either way you want. So which language do you try and speak?
I'll go try with Elven because I don't know. It looks like an elf.
Looks like an elf. Okay, so what do you say?
Looks like an elf.
I mean, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
You can say something short. In combat, generally 1 round of combat is about 6 seconds. So anything you could say in roughly 6 seconds is fine.
Are you Are you an enemy or an ally? I don't know.
Okay, so Jaez, do you speak Elven?
I sure do. Somehow.
Okay, so from this
hope so.
this tree creature speaks to you in like a deep voice. So I'll give you on your turn you can respond, but well, it's kind of hard to roleplay that. So okay, if you want to respond right now, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Okay.
Just something short.
Well, you haven't tried to kill me, and I haven't killed you, so.
There you go.
Can I use reply something or move on with my turn?
Yeah, I think for this turn you can take your turn as normal, but for speaking, only short things can be said during combat.
Okay, got it.
So yeah.
Okay, so I'll move. I try to move over here. How much is that?
I will say, if he gets closer, John's gonna be like, "Why is it moving? Why is the tree moving?"
I'll try to. How far can I reach?
You can move up to 7 squares with a move. I think your speed is about 7.
Yeah, 7. Oh, let me come out a little bit. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, I'll try to move here. Like, I see a lot of these moon flea thingies. Okay, 7. Okay. Damn, that's a lot.
Oh, okay.
Damn, there's. I thought there were only like 5. Okay. I'll try to use.
When you come in this area, that big tentacle thing that you're standing next to immediately kind of stands up straight and looks like pretty soon it's gonna try and do something to you. It like reacted when you approached it.
Oh damn, that's a tentacle. I see. Okay.
It's literally a tentacle. Like there's a big hole in the ground. It looks like, and it's just coming out of the hole.
Okay. Got it. Noted. Let's try doing this one. Okay, I'm gonna try to hit this moon fleas.
Okay.
Okay, let me do encounter 1. What's the name of this one? This one. So oh damn, there's no prompt.
Well, handful of dice.
And blast 3. How can I mark the blast though?
Let's see. You can. Okay, does it win? So, blast 3. Oh yeah, actually that would get. Let's see. You are in which square are you in? Hang on. 1. Hang on. These guys are kind of in weird, funky positions.
You put a grid on this, or?
Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, that would be against all of them. So let's see.
Okay.
So you hit. Let's see. Miss, hit. So you hit 2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit 2 of them. Let's see. So yeah, you sweep your hammer around and like this wave of fire comes out from your hammer and just washes over them. The 3 in the front kind of. Well, no, I should say. Let's see, going. Yeah. So the 3 in the back have a little bit of time to react, so they manage to kind of duck out and let the 2 in front take most of the damage. And so the 2 in the front just get incinerated and they just kind of disperse in a cloud of ash.
Nice.
So these 2 are dead. Let's see. Yeah, it seems like these creatures aren't very resistant to damage. They're very quick, but if you hit them, they go down easy.
Okay.
And also that creates a zone. So let me see here. Paint a fire zone. So basically, oops, that's not what I meant to do. La la la. Where is it? What? Regular? No. How do I? It should be a rectangle. Oh, there it is. Okay. Is that 3x3? Yeah, it's 3x3. Okay, so there's a zone of fire right there. So let's see. Blast keeps a zone of fiery haze until the end of your next turn. Zone blocks enemies' line of sight, and any enemy entirely within the zone is blinded. Any enemy that starts its turn within the zone takes 2d10 fire damage when it leaves the zone, rolled later. Okay. For criticals, there were no criticals.
I can't wait to stack zones.
No, I hate stack zones. +2 attacks against kind of slow or mobile
Not
targets.
like crossing streams for D&D characters.
No, it's really nice.
Okay. I think that is the end of your turn.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so that'll be the end of your turn. This goes to Sturge.
Well, I'm gonna charge Mr. Runaway.
All right.
Get him.
So I guess
The
I'm
hero.
1 square off the map now too.
There goes
Okay.
Watch him as we go.
Is he running? Do I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
combat advantage?
You don't have combat advantage on. Well, yeah, you don't have
Okay.
combat advantage because he just teleported away on his turn.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so you can easily catch up to him though. You're way faster than he is.
Yeah.
But I will just say that you are also off the map at this point. Jesus, that's a lot of dice. Okay. All right, so 47 versus AC. That'll definitely hit. 35 damage. Okay, so 35 damage. Still up. Minus 35. Oof. Yeah, so you kind of go up and you slash him across the back of his body, I guess, body/head thing. He's like shrieks out and tries to like turn around and give a like spiteful bite towards you as you hit him, but he still seems like he's focused on trying to get the hell out of here. But you're like, you're no way, you're not getting out of here. It brings us to Jaez.
All right. Well, I was gonna hit this flea, but that seems to have been taken care of, so I'm gonna hit this flea.
The moon flea's at the top.
Yeah, this one is just in range for a hand crossbow.
Okay.
Somehow. It's like, damn, that thing flies fast. Just far. Okay. Oh, there we go. Power. Okay. Phasing hand cross. But, where are you at? Nope. Nope, there it is.
Just out of curiosity, like, do you guys see auras of the enemies or not?
No, not right now.
No? Okay.
I have sometimes.
I don't see enemies.
Oh, that's because you're not on the you're not on the map yet.
I was gonna say it's very blue, and I've been struggling too, but you see nothing.
Are you good? Are you good to join in?
Yeah, dude, I'm back.
Okay. Go it.
Which, unfortunately, I'm actually gonna have to head out here. So
okay.
Glenn.
All right. We'll can we play to the end of this round? Maybe or do you have to leave like right now?
Yeah. I have 5 minutes, but
5 minutes. Well, it's your turn, so I guess since it's your turn, you can as for your turn, you can leave if you need to. I guess.
Yeah, I rolled a 37 versus the one moon fleet's AC. But it doesn't matter. Even if it missed, it would have been half damage.
Okay, 37. These are range basic attacks. Cover the target hits, miss half damage. However, the minion rule is a miss never damages a minion. So.
Oh.
So
a 37 missed.
37 missed. They're very quick and very small. They're like. It manages to duck out of the way of your bolt. And yeah, you are okay. Anything else?
Nope. And then I'll just go then.
You'll just go what?
I said, nope, that's it. And then I'll just go to work then.
Okay. Do you want to just make another hide or another stealth check before you go?
Oh,
I figured you'd want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't move. Can I shimmy up this tree? Is this a tree that's climbable to hide in?
Yeah. Sick.
Be careful, it's not Ricardo.
Yeah.
Unless you're a tree. No, you can't.
It's like, yeah, it's not like a super, like, you know, those Christmas tree type. It's like up a Christmas tree. So imagine trying to climb up in a Christmas tree. It's just, it's not easy. Like it's so dense. It's so dense. Okay, so stealth of 37. No, 40.
Stealth is 40.
40. Okay, I got that. All right. I got your stealth marked down, so you should be good for next week pickup. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I guess we'll
don't
see.
Die.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys will be fine. This was mostly to get Ricardo into the game, so I don't think anybody's gonna die. So.
Better not.
Well, now you should.
I mean, if anybody did, I'd be real surprised at this point. Be like, what? You guys are like epic level. Like what?
You would have truly fucked up, yeah.
Okay. That brings us to the Eye of Chaos. So he is just gonna continue to flee. He's gonna teleport, and then he's gonna run. So teleport just to get out of the attack of opportunity, and then run. That puts him. Let's see. 6 plus 10, so 16 squares away from you, Sturge. Just so you know. Benny, it is your go.
Okay. Quick question: is that Spawn of Ublon still something, or is that
the what?
This here, is that something?
Oh, oh, the bull. Sorry, could you ping it again? Yes, that is something. Yeah, that is something.
Okay.
I haven't really been doing anything with these because they're kind of focusing on each other. As soon as somebody like does something, then it's gonna attract their attention. Then they might join the fray as well. But they seem like these two aberrant creatures seem to be preoccupied with the giant at the moment.
Okay, I am going to do something about that actually.
Okay.
Although in Benny's typical fashion. So Benny's going to use Mass Charm on these 3 moon fleas.
Okay. Mass Charm.
And I will. There's no attack roll, I think, for me. Yeah. So I slide them 7 squares. So basically, they're all going to go around that spawn and try and smack it.
Ah, okay. So they're all gonna move over here and try and attack the spawn?
Yep.
Got it. Interesting. All right. Let's do it. Do I get a bonus or anything for the attacks?
+2.
+2. Okay, so a 47, a 45, and a 40. I think all of those hit, probably. Yep, all of them hit. Okay, so they all deal 14 damage each because they're minions. So what's that? 14, 28, 52? Is that right? That sounds right. 52. So 52 damage. Let's see.
And grabbed.
And grabbed by all 3 until they let go.
Like hanging on.
Amazing.
Okay, so they all get grabbed, or they all grab onto this this strange alien-looking creature. They all just kind of like just start biting the shit out of him. Just like there's like a little beak inside of their mouth that just goes out and like just starts gnawing on them. Let's see. Let me just check some. Wow. Okay. Let me just check something real quick. Also, don't forget to tell yourself to traverse the. Interesting. All right. Okay, got it. That was effective. Okay, so yeah, all of a sudden the spawn of Ulban thing is just like, just it just turns around and just stares daggers at these little creatures. However, I am going to make an intelligence check for this thing. So it is fairly smart, and it is very capable of this type of stuff, so it might actually know what's happening here. Let's see here. Where is it? There it is. Well, I didn't roll very well, but I still got a 24 though. Hang on. What's the standard DC for this? Wait, is this the right book? That's the wrong book. Standard DC for this level is... Oh, interesting. Does not seem to pick up on it. Or, wait. No, this would be insight. Not intelligence, this would be insight. Insight is for checking if something is, like, mind-controlled or not. Spawn of Ulban. Insight. I don't know if this is better or worse. Oh, better apparently. Okay. Okay. So yeah, like I thought so. As I'm like, Spawn of Ulban, it specializes in this kind of stuff. It would probably recognize the signs. Okay, so it notes that these things seem to be mind controlled, and well, its immediate focus is on them because it doesn't want to be eaten. But yeah, well, anyway, that yeah, I can't tell you what it's thinking at the moment because it's a secret. But right, but it notes that. Okay, Rain, here you go.
I am pivoting since the beholder is a coward. And I want to shoot. I'm gonna do my best reading the Garaver.
The rocky-looking thing.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fighting the storm giant.
Got it.
Now we know what we're fighting.
Here we go. Let's see here.
It's one of them stony blade loops.
Probably really defense.
Definitely hits. Yes, it definitely hits. 43 is a pretty big number. Okay, so 41 and bees. 41 damage. It is now aware of extra combatants.
Yeah, and I would like to move and hide. Speaking of that.
Of course.
So we are playing the tree tango.
All right, I'm gonna add these guys, both of these guys, to the initiative. Roll initiative, and roll initiative. So they were already in the initiative, but they weren't fighting you all, so it just made sense to do it that way. And since they're both in this, I'm going to add the Storm Giant as well. Okay, so he is beezed. 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 He is beezed. All right.
I've put so much buffing into bees that if I don't need the like secondary stuff from an attack.
That shot actually bloodied it. It was already taking damage from the Storm Giant, so that shot bloodied it. Okay, so yeah, so now we got all of the people involved. Everybody knows everybody's here. It's a party. Okay, Moon Fleas go. So Benny, how long does that thing last? It's just a one-shot thing and then it's done. It's not like okay, so they're not like dominated or anything.
No, nothing like that.
Okay. So there's a seems to be a quick mental communication between the spawn and those creatures. They all kind of shrink back a little bit and they start just doing what they were doing before, which is trying to duplicate themselves. That's one.
No, not that. Is it raining?
I think it was last time I went outside. So 2.
No, I mean like, is it raining?
What?
Is it jelly rain?
Jelly rain.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, good.
You mean like in the game?
Yeah.
No, it's not jelly rain. You guys
like, is it meing?
Is it meing? Is it meing?
There's so much rain in this game.
So much rain. So much rain.
So much rain. I look away from the mic break.
Okay. Let's see. And I guess they are going to. Okay, this one is going to. Oh wait, if these guys over here are blind because they're inside this zone. Well, they don't want to be blind, so they try and leave the zone. And of course, as soon as they leave the zone, they just get crispified, right? Go ahead and roll 2d10 for. Is it 2d10? I think it was 2d10.
2d.
You can roll dice in the chat just by doing /r, or however you want. Yeah, /r space 2d10.
2d10. Okay.
Yep. And that'll do it. Okay, so those that left the zone of fire, not knowing any better, they just immediately, as soon as they step foot, they see light, and then they immediately get surrounded in fire and get crispified.
Yeah.
So,
free yakitori for everyone.
All right, so they are. Yeah, that guy is dead. Okay, so they're all. Wait, that's not the right thing. This is what I want. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that one's dead. That one is dead. And dang it, get out of the way. Got too many menus open. And that one is dead. All right. Well, that took care of a big group of them. Bastion, it is your turn. On your turn, you feel this weird influence on your mind, as if something like this weird wave of energy that makes you feel kind of like it tickles your in the inside of your mind, and it makes you feel a little uneasy. Another thing that happens that's more obvious is the tentacle. The tentacle right next to you just lashes out and tries to grab you.
Oh fuck!
Oh damn!
Does a 38 hit your AC? I don't think it does.
Nope.
Okay, so fortunately for you, yeah, it kind of you kind of like take your shield like right in the nick of time. You turn around, realizing that it's coming. As soon as the things in front of you burned, you're like, yeah, and you turn your focus. And as soon as you turn around, you see this huge tentacle coming at you. You're like, oh shit! And you kind of knock it away with your shield. And it like kind of goes up in the air, ready for a second strike. Let's see. I think it missed, so nothing happens. Let's see. Yep. Okay. That bring now you can take your turn.
Okay. I forgot how to ping on the map.
How to ping? You just click and hold down in one spot.
Okay. Can I? Okay. This one. Can I move in between these two moon fleas?
So you'll have to walk around this big tentacle thing. So if you go up, let's see, 1, 2, 3 squares, and then go across, you can do that.
Okay. Is that one movement action?
You can go around. You can you don't have to move in a straight line to.
Okay.
You can move up to 7 squares. It's just you can't move through an enemy.
Okay, one.
So you have to go like up 1, 2, 3, and then you've got 4 more. Like you can go that way. So you might not be able to make it right in the middle of all of them, but maybe pretty close.
3 and then.
And then you've got 4 more.
4. Oh, actually 4 comes here.
Yeah. So that's where you can get. However, the 2 in the front do get attacks of opportunity on you. I don't think it's gonna matter because even if they hit you, you've got resistance. So I'm not even gonna bother. Well, I am gonna bother rolling just in case they grab you, because if they grab you, that stops your movement. So let's see. So I'll just go ahead and roll 1 and. So 44 versus, and also 39. So the second one missed, but
the first one.
Actually, there's one other thing I need to check here because that does something. Where is it? There it is. Oh, wait. That's right. I have it written on this. I forgot about that. That makes it a lot easier. I should have remembered that. Let's see. Lightning. Hit. Plus 2 attack rolls. Doesn't say. Which, yeah. Okay. And and another thing that happens is this big aberrant tentacle thing gets an attack of opportunity as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that as well. Oh man. I only rolled a 2. Lucky. You're very lucky. Nice. Okay, so you are grabbed by this top one.
Okay.
So you moved here, and then when you moved here, yeah. Okay, so you're grabbed currently by the one above you.
In this square, right?
Yeah, the one to the top of where you're standing. That's the one that grabbed you. The other one missed. It tried to do damage, but it doesn't matter because your shield absorbs the necrotic energy. So
nice.
Okay. So that was your move. You've still got your standard and your minor left.
Okay, I'll go ahead and mark
all 4 of those. All right, mark this one, and this one, and this one, and this one.
Yeah.
Boop. Okay.
I'll go ahead and try to smash the one that is clinging into my shield.
Okay. All right, go for it.
Let's try this one again. No, but it is marked.
35 versus AC is gonna miss. That's gonna miss. Yeah. Dodges out of the way.
That's fine.
Okay. Let's see. So you took that on the start of your turn. Those are good. Okay. All right. That let's see. So that would bring us to the top of the round. What do you guys say? It's the beginning of the next turn. We could just pause it here and continue next week, since we don't have Kenya.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So yeah. All right. We'll
fine
pause.
with me.
Yeah, we'll pause it here and continue next week, so we have Kenya with us. I don't think this combat would take much longer anyhow. But yeah. So okay, good. So we got Bastion in here. That's good. I'm glad.
So excited.
Yes.
Tree man.
Yeah. So he is. Have you guys seen the picture of him?
I see his icon, which is very I am Groot.
You should
I haven't seen like a full picture.
You should be able to click on his character sheet and view it, I think.
I don't think I have it.
No?
Yeah, I don't see that.
Available.
Really?
Yeah,
hang on.
see the character
Oh,
sheet
that's
here.
probably. Hang on. I think I know why. Doop-de-doo. Let's see. Just a second. In players' journals.
He's listed under enemies.
Okay.
Yep,
there we go. Yeah. I'll see if I can make that picture bigger. Like, yeah, that picture. I love the picture. The picture's so good. Like,
Thanks. It was a lot of researching. Open.
Wow, that is very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very tanky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like you can tell, like he's just wading through these enemies, and this is like, can't hit me. It's just they're like grabbing onto his shield, like, get off.
Oh,
what a sweet tree man. Oh.
Yeah, he's technically a warforged.
Yeah.
oh shit!
I was wondering what it was mechanically.
Yeah, he's technically a warforged. He's like a wooden warforged.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, how big is he?
Right now he's pretty big. I think in that form, the tree ant form, he's like 8 or 9 feet tall.
Damn.
Not quite large size. Like if like Lloyd, if Lloyd uses that thing to grow, you're technically large size, which makes you grow one full size cut. He's technically still medium size, which means
like the
he
upper
can't be,
limit of medium.
Yeah, the upper limit of medium is about like 8 or 9 feet tall. When he's not in that form, I'd say, well, I don't know. I don't think it's marked on your sheet. Like, how tall is Bastion when he's not in tree form?
I gave him 6'4".
6'4". Okay, so yeah,
That's
so
like the
he's 6'4" normally, and then he grows a lot taller once he's in that tree form.
That's badass.
Interestingly enough, I think who is it? Sturge, like Sturge has actually seen something like this before a long time ago. Actually, no, maybe Rain as well. It reminds you of Reshma.
Oh, Reshma. The long whippy arms.
Yeah, Reshma was very similar.
Had like
to
a
this.
tree farm, yeah.
Yeah. So she wasn't a warforged, but she had a similar form. Yeah, so I think Sturge and Rain are sort of familiar with this this type of stuff. For the others, might be something you've never seen before. Benny is really old, so I don't know. But Benny doesn't spend a lot of time in the woods, so I'm thinking maybe not.
But Benny does have a lot of knowledge, so maybe he read a book.
Yeah, he could have read a book. It's very possible you're more likely to have seen a picture or something in a book. Yeah. But
Lloyd
yeah,
amazed because like discovers shit that he didn't think existed like years ago every day now.
What's that?
He's just like, more of these bleep loops.
More of these bleep bloops. All right.
I don't want to like sneak too much in this backstory, but this character is so cool.
Yeah, I just love how much fucking HP he has. It's ridiculous.
Wait, how much HP he got?
So right
we
now,
don't know that.
well, like right now he has like 216 HP normal plus what was it, 71 or something? 71 HP temp on top of that.
Shit, this
Like
dude's a raid boss.
So he's just like approaching 300 HP.
That's
Wow.
ridiculous.
So yeah, he is definitely a tank.
Is
He is
he really made out of wood? Like,
yeah, most of his body is made out of wood.
Oh, okay,
there's some greenery in there.
Yeah, so
Wudo. He's more of a actual Wudo.
We'll save the discussion of like what he is and his background and all that when the characters actually have a chance to talk to him. But yeah, so for now, for tonight, I guess we'll call the session call the end of the session. So for all you guys out there, if you're watching, thanks for watching. I'm just kind of curious, is anybody actually watching?
Yeah, is anybody on?
Anybody
I
on?
I wasn't looking tonight. Did we get any comments?
I can never find the freaking button that swaps over to comments. I don't know. Anyway, I'll stop the stream just so I'm not recording endlessly for no reason. So bye. See everybody next week.